Okay. So, I'm going to be taking a look at a game that could have been, basically. We're going to be looking at a game called Mountaincore. Mountaincore was originally released under the name of King Under the Mountain. This is a game that I think was released into early access, Kickstarter, backing, whatever the heck, about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was around 2020 to 2022-ish times or so. It is a more dwarf-centric Rimworld. It's basically more along the lines of Dwarf Fortress. Like, trying to basically do Rimworld, but keeping to the dwarfy roots, right? Now, there are some notes about this and why I'm saying of what could have been. Mountaincore, or King Under the Mountain, whichever name you would prefer. Technically speaking, it is now Mountaincore, not King Under the Mountain. The game has been shit-canned. The company that was originally developing it has gone defunct. It is bankrupt. Apparently there were, like, as time was going on, the company that was developing it started laying off some of the other employees to the point where it was just down to one dev. And that one dev has now rebranded King Under the Mountain as Mountaincore and released it as open source. You can actually go onto the GitHub. Last I checked, it might not be there anymore, but last I checked, it was in fact actually open source and was actually able to, you know, be cloned and, you know, whatever, get repoed, whatever, you know, however GitHub works, you know. So the official support of this game has ended. This is not Rimworld, where it did really well and had a bunch of sales throughout its lifetime. This apparently had very, very poor sales and just never really got the amount of attention it needed to get anywhere. So again, it's going to be very unfinished. I do not know what we are looking at here for amount of things to do. I don't think there's going to be a whole heck of a lot of things here. And it is also kind of one of the issues of, like, it's trying to compete with Rimworld, or it was, I should say, when Rimworld was basically able to just do this if you just slap in a mod or something, right? Like, it's Rimworld, right? Like, okay, there's Jasper gems, there's Plumpies. Oh, it's literally just Purple Helmet. It is actually just full-on Plumpies from Dwarf Fortress. So, I don't know how long I'm going to play this. That is a shitload of gravel. Oh my god. And you can already see how certain aspects of this are already kind of maybe not as refined or as good as Rimworld. Like, does gravel give a negative bonus to movement speed? Is it bad? Is it neutral? Who knows? I don't know. So we could do mining into the coal ore. We could rock crystal. Yep, I know what that is. Marble? Yep, that is in fact marble. We shall delve into the marble walls and start our little crappy kingdom here. Okay, those are just bushes. All right. So, chop. We have yeah. Okay. All the wood is miles away. That's wonderful. I am going to need to immediately start planting trees, huh? Assuming I can. Assuming that that is actually a feature I can do here. Oh dear lord. Alright, rooms, armory, bakery, artisan, leatherworking, okay. Sawmill. Mushroom farm. Bedroom. Carpentry. Farm plot. Must be placed on Earth. Okay, wait. What do you mean on Earth? Can we not do underground farming? Don't tell me you had a dwarf game, like Dwarf Fortress, where you are straight up having plumpies. Oh, no, you can't. Hold on. Okay. Clear, chop, mine. No gather? Hold on. Sorry? Roofing, power and water, power? Irrigation pipes, cistern, water wheel, water pump, windmill. So there is immediately kind of some obvious limitations with this idea compared to Rimworld, where you have sci-fi shit where it's like, you can do just about everything. Oh, dwarves are in Rimworld? Why? Oh, well, people genetically modified themselves to be that way. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. Wait, why are elves here? Because people literally genetically modified themselves and, you know, like, perform a surgery to give themselves ears. Oh, yeah, no, that actually makes some sense. Orcs? Yeah. Slave race. Oh. What about... Yeah. Genetically modified again. Oh, okay. Magic? It's just really advanced technology. You know, it's like... Rimworld can kind of just hand wave and just get away with all of it. It's all technology, bro. Just trust me. Knowledge, power, and water roofing. Barley seed, carrot seed, corn seed, hop seed. Yeah, wait, what? Is there no... No, there's gotta be, right? Mushroom farm, there we go. Mushroom log. A log that has been injected with mushroom spawn to produce several harvests of delicious, juicy mushrooms. Shock tank. After inoculation, a mushroom log is placed in this tank to shock the mushroom colony and encourage it to grow mushrooms. How does that work? Like, legitimately, how does that work? Is that a thing? Like, I know the log growing aspect, but is there actually a thing you have to do where you shock, quote-unquote, the log? I'm not familiar with that. Alright, so we'll do that. We will get a stockpile of some sort here. Fuel refinery. Graveyard. Training depot, stockpile. Okay, so we will put... So I don't know how long I'm going to play this. I don't really intend on playing it for hours upon hours, like how Rimworld can absolutely just suck your life up. Fool's gold ore. Yeah. Well, look at that. We have pyrite. Yeah, they are going absolute miles away to collect that stuff. I really hope there's a way of growing trees. I don't think there will be, though. Okay. For the lack of anything better to do here for residential, let's just start digging into a hallway, I think, here. Let's see, we'll start off with a 3x3. That'll be 5. 6, that's not what I wanted to do. 3. That's not quite what I wanted to do. So, one of the things I can kind of immediately, like, point out about this game that it does not have compared to Rimjob is something that Dwarf Fortress itself properly has. Copy and paste. Maybe this does, and I just haven't found it yet, but that is definitely a quality of life thing that I think a Dwarf Fortress-ish game should definitely have, you know, definitely kind of like maybe prioritize adding that as one of the first things you do. Alright, let's see. Where art thou? They're just sleeping by the river. Cool. Were you guys... Yeah, I think they're drinking the river water. Huh. Our woman dwarf, our female dwarf, the femme dwarf, does not have a beard. They call themselves a dwarf. Feh. Only real dwarves, male or female, have beards. Let's see, demolish power water cistern. So, can we just plop that anywhere? Can't rotate it, seemingly. Don't know if that's going to just give us water. Hopefully that does, so I can keep them kind of situated up here. I really wish the wood wasn't all the way down there. What is this? Dolerite. Enough? Was this slate? Nope, basalt. Fair enough. Oh god. Well, that is certainly a texture sprite for the hogs, huh? Yeah, I mean, choose that between... choose between that and Rimworld. Which one is worse? Apparently we actually have some dirt up here, so that could be like another little mushroom farm. I guess it really doesn't matter where we put these, does it? Miltonia. That doesn't sound appropriate. Well, you know, the Miltonia mushrooms. You know. Okay, I think we're just gonna speed this up a little bit. I think we only have one farmer. And that's kind of a problem, because him walking all the way down here to the river to drink, then all the way back up here just to do like a third of the tilling, that's bad. Barley, carrot, corn, hemp, hops, potatoes, tomatoes. Plant in spring, summer, and autumn. We are spring. Okay. Using the cooking of soup, or it can be in raw. So, I mean, it's already kind of a little bit different immediately from Fortress of the Dwarves, and the fact that the dwarves are actually growing proper, you know, outside crops. Oh, there's no click and drag? Oh, no! You can't click and drag the mouse to select a group of things. Drinking from the river. Oh, please prioritize this. You can't right-click to give orders. Uh-oh. You can't tell them to prioritize things. Not really. They're going all the way to the goddamn river to drink water. Ugh, they're going to die. They're actually going to die because they have to walk that distance. good. Tin chisel. Huh. Fair enough. 49 rock bread rations. Rock bread. So like hardtack? Or is it even better than that? Maple and a bucket and rope. Oh, we... Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, you know what? We might have to abandon this before we even get started here. I think we're just too far away. Yeah, I think the cistern is literally just a well. But we need a bucket and rope. And we don't have rope, apparently. I'm gonna assume we just didn't start off with any. Might as well just put this in here. Oh, that's big. I don't know what a lot of my dwarfs are doing. Okay, so you are hauling, you are mining, you are drinking, you're mining, and you are moving stuff around. So we only have 5 dudes. Right off the gate. Or we just have 5 people. Yeah, they are never gonna get there to start mining bedrooms. I mean, she's pretty fast about it, actually. Skill is 50 I would assume 100. Do we just not have a lumberjack? I don't think we do. Oh lord, we actually do not have a lumberjack. Domesticated animal. Why is it gotta be a kitty face for the... Okay, we have a bunch of stuff. We have steel plates of all things, too. Rolling pin, kitchen knives. Tongs, hammers. We got a bunch of stuff here, but... I really think just the distance we have here is just going to really screw us up here. It's like they do one thing and then they go pass out because the walking distance is so far. Right. I mean, I did choose a large map, which I probably shouldn't have. It might honestly be best if I just restart at this point. Do we need their thirst rate to be that high, though? Okay, can we use the barracks as a... Yeah, now he's given up again, and... Why do you need to go drink from the river, dude? Yeah, and meanwhile this guy is just like, no, I'm I'm good. Nearly dying of thirst, but he's fine. That bucket? We have a bucket. We do actually have a bucket. So why... We don't need a bucket for that. I find it very hard to believe that we just don't have rope. We have buckets, and yeah, apparently we just don't. So I don't really know what's going on with us. Let me guess, you're gonna go back for a drink. Dude, seriously? You did one thing. Okay. How about we just maybe just down tune the size of the map. Where's our dudes? Do we have any? Are we just plopped in here with nothing? Oh. What? Elephants? Yeah, elephants. So what just happened? Did I get to choose where I was being put? I think that's what happened. Alright, anyway, so... we're just gonna... see, what's a good sized room? There. So there's that. We're going to try to quickly do something here. So, farm plot, we'll just make a little one here. Let's see. Carrots. We'll do corn. Hemp, hops, potatoes, taters. Potatoes! No, I do not in fact want them to be the same damn thing. I do not actually want that, thank you. Okay, so that's another bad thing. Like, you need to be able to do that. Because now that means I'm going to have basically wasted space, because I can't... oh, God, alright. Okay, barley, carrots down here. I think the only thing now we're not doing is hemp and hops. Alright. There. One of everything. They are mining. We want to do what? Designate shopping. They're closer than last time. Armory, artisan, baker's workshop, bedroom. Let's see, what do we need? We're gonna need a stockpile. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better when they can just quickly hop on over and suck up the river water as opposed to what they were doing before was just, oh yeah, let me just walk 3 miles to get the water, and then by the time I get back I'm already thirsty again. Don't really think I need to build a cistern this time around. Okay. So we need to build a stockpile. We can build a stockpile hereabouts. Okay. So, we now have that done. Now try to get this going. Nutsia? I'm sorry? Yes, the nut tree. Where? Oh. Well, at least there was a delay on it collapsing. So we can't have that size, apparently. A warning of how big a thing can be on limit would be nice. Also, at least it happened before they even put stuff in there, before it kind of like soft locked us again. Okay, so they are in fact planting seeds now. One of the fields is completely untilled, one of them is halfway tilled. And they're just kinda... These dwarves are some of the thirstiest things I've ever seen in a game. My god. They just can't get enough water. Opal. Alright. Hematite. So that's good, actually, assuming that there is metal crafting in this game, because there's hematite right there and black coal right there. So let me put the bedroom in a room that's going to collapse. Hold up, let me speed run the collapse of this fortress. So, I think that that room is going to collapse. Probably. Because this was a 9x8. I don't know if 7 wide is going to be thin enough for it to collapse. I would imagine that that is now safe. Don't know. Oh, okay. No, that's fucking fair. Just don't tell me how big a thing can be and then just kill my dude. That's cool. That's nice. Okay. So 9x7 is too big. So how big can I make it, game? You wanna maybe give me, like, that information so I don't have my people die? Like, there's nothing, as far as I can see, that would even indicate how much. At least we still have a miner, I guess. Okay, so we have a building here. You wanna do something about that? There's no way in hell this is not going to collapse again. Yep. I mean, at least his body's gone. We don't have to make a cemetery, right? Pretty sure that's actually a thing that happens in Dwarf Fortress too. If there's a cave-in or anything, just the body's gone. You don't need to make a sarcophagus. Which actually makes it worse, because then you have to make an epitaph for him. I think you get ghosts if you don't have a body to bury. Like, I think even after making a little memorial for them, I think they still pop up every so often. Compared to a body in a sarcophagus where they're just like, alright, whatever. Seriously, can no one build? Okay, so the miner is also a blacksmith for some reason. Hauler, farmer. Carpenter, woodcutter, hauler. Carpenter, stonemason. Yeah, you can't click and drag that to a different slot, so that sucks a little. Alright, farm plots. I think we're gonna need more. Would be great if someone would actually finish this thing. I don't know why they're not. I don't know who is needed for that. There is no building role specifically, seemingly. Artisan looks to be more of like a gem crafter. Leather worker. Oh, someone finally got around to it. Alright. No way in hell that's going to collapse. Assuredly, that is going to collapse. It's like little 5x5 rooms, which seem to be okay. But I don't trust the game. It's already proven itself to be very, collapse happy. Cave-in happy. Potatoes! Boil them, mash them, stick them in a dwarf. That's a carrot plant? It's more like a bush, but alright, sure. Carrots. Alright, so we need to just put this stockpile out here. So you cannot actually cross the river. Pretty sure there's a bridge, though. Pretty sure I saw that. Yep. Okay. Lantern requires 2 ingots. Ooh. Door. I like how the miner just has like a little headlamp thing. Alright, raw material products, granary. It's probably a little bit more important to keep inside. A granary, fuel, food. Probably also very important. Actually, with that being said, I should get a... Fuck. Yeah, that is something that really should have been thought about and not done. Okay, you know what? We'll do some stupid shit here. Bakery. Okay, baker's oven. Import pallet. Dough. Proofing table. Okay, I thought that said poofing table. Okay, so that's the bakery. Bedroom, brewery, farm plot, feasting hall, maybe, fuel refinery, trading depot, stockpile, smithy, smeltery, sawmill, mushroom farm, masonry, leatherworks, kitchen. Do a kitchen. Water barrel, sure. Butchery, sure. Kitchen, sure. We don't have any of that, whatever that is. Cooking pot, sure. Grist mill, sure. It's just a table though. Fishing barrel, I guess. Sure. Sure. Okay. There we go. There is a kitchen. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. Alright. Stockpiles. Food. There. Okay. Raw materials. Products. Granary. Granary, maybe? Tools, treasure, seeds. Granary. Is where? There. Okay, so they are just filling that area up now with the raw stone. We're in summer. We're looking at product stockpile, granary. Move that to the other place. Okay. Food, fuel. Probably okay to put there. Granary products is right there. Raw materials is there. Seeds, tools, treasure, weapons. I don't know what to do with them. We'll just put them outside. I don't think they... Yeah, they don't really rot or anything, so that's fine. Seeds, tools... And then we have the weapons and treasure. I don't think we really have much of either. They're still hauling all that crap outside. I think we're going to have to move the granary a little bit and increase its size if this is going to be the kitchen region. Ah! Right. Okay. Well, that's about as good as that's going to get, really. Well, not that we even have 5 dwarves, so... One of them kinda died, so... Oh well, Lamau. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's blocks. Blockage. Construction of granite door. Yeah, I kinda did order that, didn't I? Okay, we can cancel those. Get those blocks elsewhere, that's more important. Yeah, so again, this is another thing that was actually kind of important for Rimworld. Being able to just place it where something is. Rather than waiting for it to get done and then being able to place it. Tools, fuel, products. 15 of 16 spaces currently in use. What do you mean? What do you actually mean? 9 gold for what is effectively just hardtack. Okay. Nutsia. So, do we only have 3 wagons this time? Because last time we had 6. 4? 4. Why did I say 6? Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, do I have more people? I thought I only had 4. I got 6. Wait, so then... Wait, did I lose a couple of people last time due to them just, like, dying of thirst? Is there any way I can get rid of these things? Yes, actually. Ah, yes. Make the bedrooms right in the bituminous coal vein. That's good. It's healthy. Breathe that shit in. It's good for you. Builds character. Traders have arrived. Ah, yes. Where? Oh, you know, just miles the fuck away. That's nice. Miles of brilliant must suffer. Okay, what are we looking at here? Tomato seeds, barley, hops. Okay, so we're gonna need to do a stonemason here. Masonry. Okay, any, sure. What's this? I don't think we can do that. Oh, we can't even rotate it. So, how does the kitchen work? We put in orders? Do they just automatically do whatever? I thought that had like a little face on it, like, you know, dot dot face. Missing one. Ilmenite. I think that's low quality iron. Or was that... Oh, that's not bituminous coal, that's ilmenite. Or was that like titanium? I don't remember. Oh, what is it? Iron is lignite, hematite, magnetite, and then I think it was lignite? Or did I already say lignite? I don't quite remember. Removing pests. Was that why we lost some crops? I was wondering why we weren't mining. So they don't seem to be a whole hell of a lot of motivated to actually getting some of these things done. I don't know if we need those import and export pallets or not. Yeah, so this is kind of one of those, like, this is another problem that they really should have learned immediately from the other games, Dwarf Fortress and Rimworld. Let me select which ones I want to haul first, because both of the stockpiles are completely full up now. And, you know, it's like, maybe I didn't care if the stonemason room had some easily accessible things right next to it, you know? Or hey, maybe just let me forbid the ordering. I don't know how much development time actually went into this, but, you know, again, it's like, those are things where if I was to make my own Dwarf Fortress type game, or Rimworld type game, those are things that I would be doing some of the first things with. Priority view, no. Roof view. Yep. Piping. And power. But really, what are we doing right now? Because it's like, we need wood, but... Oh god, oh god. Okay. Barrel staves. Bucket. A bucket needs barrel hoops, not rope. So, the carpenter is kind of useless, actually. You're kidding me. That's really it. Do we have a carpenter? Is someone fishing? I don't know what's going on. Hauler, stonemason, and then we'll just fisher, I guess, Lamau. Go fish, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we have a butchery workshop. So I guess they'll just go find an active thing to butcher and do it automatically if they're a chef? I don't know. Oh, they're just sleeping under the... Okay. Who barley. Good. Obviously, that's enough to survive the winter, right? I mean, I certainly hope some of this is ready to start being harvested here. A millstone. Okay, so 100% you need to get a oaken water barrel. So they're emptying them out still. Apparently there's an iron anvil in there, so that sounds useful and actually valuable. Imagine that. Both things. Wow. Probably would have helped if I didn't have the one guy just die, but oh well. I really can't believe that there's so few things here. Like, you're making a planer with just wood? How does that work? You need iron or some other metal to you know, like, scrape the wood. You have chests which need barrel hoops. That seems a little strange. Granite. What's even needed at this point? Oh, one more granite. Okay. Which we can't do. Oh, because no one's moved the blocks. Because they're still prioritizing moving the stuff out of these. I mean, they got two hands. You can definitely carry two pickaxes at once. Wait, what? That was weird. It was like stuck. Right, so do they... Okay, so they do have like little moodles. But they don't really care if they're sharing a barracks with everyone else. Oh yeah, no way in hell are we affording linen. So how do you... I say. Yeah, it's weird. It's weirdly glitchy because, like, if you try to middle mouse, sometimes it kind of snaps back. Wait. But everything is there. It's got the 3 planks, it's got the 3 boulders. Yeah, it's got the 3 boulders, it's got a hammer, it's got a chisel. Why is it not getting built? I'm sorry? Oh hell no, they're going to die in the winter. There's just not enough. I made those fields way too small. I mean, I guess... Barley seeds, carrot seeds out the wazoo. Yeah, what do they want to buy? Here, do you want boulders? We can we can sell you boulders. Do you want rocks? That's all we got. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Where are you going? No, I want you to do the thing of building that thing. You are the stonemason now. Congratulations. Go do the thing that we collectively need you to do. Do they even get bedrooms personalized, or is it just... No, they don't, actually. I think they just drank from that. Yeah, they did. Okay. Finally we have this. Alright. We can do a millstone. We can do pipes, pipage. Gemstones, which presumably could be sold. And then blocks. I don't know what that limit is really doing. Are they always just going to autocraft that infinitely? Unless you set a limit? Or do they not do it until you set a limit, and then they go up to that amount? Okay, are you the stonemason? Yes, you are. That's why those weren't getting built. We need a stonemason across the board. Okay. Kind of annoying. I'm sorry? That doesn't use up the boulder, right? Or ration, though. Oh god, you know what? It might actually do that, because rock bread, right? They're dwarves. They're eating rocks, you know? Haha, funny. I can't tell them what to make, actually, with that. So, whomst is the stonemason? I keep losing them. You. Sculpting import palette. Could you do... Yeah, okay, cool. Collecting 2 for planks for what? A wagon again? But why? You have a job at the... And that, I just can't even tell them to do either. Okay, so deconstructing the wagons are actually kind of useful. Or is kind of useful. I do not know what to do here. They're not doing the thing of collecting 2 beach planks. Yeah, again, that's actually the lowest priority thing you can do right now. Why are you choosing to do that as opposed to, you know, doing the crafting that I need you to do? You're shitting me. You're gonna go back for more planks. There's like 3-4 other people that can do the exact same thing. I don't need you to haul. I need you to work in the... Oh, the army menu is ooh. Putting his military was not a good idea. I was hoping, like, Rimworld press R on her to conscript her to get her to change her current job. Obviously not how that works. Idle. Why? You have the materials! We don't have a girl's... What the heck is it called? Grist. No, it is a millstone. Okay. What? Ore crushing station. What is... Does it need an import station? I can't even get them to do the damn thing, man. Armory, artisan workshop, bakery, barracks, bedroom, farm plot, feasting hall. Okay. Guess this could be the feasting hall. Assuming that doesn't just collapse on them. Works very slow, not enough power. It needs power to do it. And you can't even tell the thing what materials to use. Okay, well, you can do that. I guess that's okay. You shouldn't need to. Surely you don't actually need to have a... She really doesn't want to do the thing, and I don't know what the hell you have to do for it. Like, the boulder's right there. What more do you need, man? Seriously. Oh no, don't do that, no. Export palette here. I guess we can export that. I don't know, man. Please, just do the craft. Yeah. That's exactly what you need to do. You need to have an export for every individual item. Oh, that's not... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I could see that being, like, an optional thing, but the fact that you need to do that... Ugh. It's kind of weird, like, saying that Dwarf Fortress of all games is more intuitive. You know, one of the least intuitive games out there, one of the most difficult games that you could really try to get into, and Dwarf Fortress is actually easier to get into because I don't know. I don't know, man. Some things just seem... I mean, it is an unfinished alpha game, so... Obviously, certain things never got refined. What are you picking up? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean... I think we've seen just about all we can. Supposedly there's stuff that will come and kill you, I think. That sounds so. Yeah, I mean... kind of unfortunate that it got shit-canned, really. But... yeah, at the same time, they also... kind of unfortunately don't really have much here. Like, they do and don't. Like, there's nothing that really sets it apart. And I think that's one of the issues that it had. Is... you know, the I want to call it demo, the current state that it was in when it was abandoned is just... there isn't much to show for it. It's like, it's got a lot of the groundwork there. But then... like, what's the motivator here? You know, it's like, for a lot of stuff, like, you know, Dwarf Fortress, you have a lot of stuff, and then the invasions and whatnot. You got some stuff here, and again, it's like, you got a lot of the... it's like, we can do water pumps, we can do windmills, water wheels. I don't know if that needs metal, but... like, some of these icons kind of seem like placeholders as well. It really just doesn't help that the game obviously just never really got very far in the development with how it's playing. Waiting for more stone blocks to be available. Like that one? I don't even know if we're... well, we have food. We're still eating rocks. It's kind of funny, because it's like... your dwarves don't have as many issues as the Rimworld colonists do, where they just constantly are breaking and having, you know, little hissy fits. And yet, despite that, they're still kind of bad at doing things. They're very, very slow about getting anything built because they are constantly needing to drink water when they're half satiated on that. Also, wow, frame rate dropped just now. Oh wow, yeah, if you zoom in, it does fine. You zoom out, it goes to crap. Rimworld kind of has that issue too, a little bit. Okay, well, there's the griststone. We don't need any more of those now. Or the millstone even, whatever. So is that sound someone catching a fish or what? Does it really need? Yeah, it needs 16. Somehow these crops are still here. They haven't died, despite being the middle of winter. I don't know how you get mushroom spawn. I don't know if you need to just go, like, poke these things or what. And you don't have a choice of telling them what mushroom you want them to grow. Why is shale pink? Honestly, this just kind of makes me want to go stream Dwarf Fortress again. Yeah, it's like, you know, Dwarf Fortress has also had the benefit of being developed for like 20-ish years. And that thing is still basically in a weird, like, alpha to beta-ish state, but, I mean, got a lot more to show for it. I like how everyone just goes to the water barrel to drink. Like, I could have saved that first run just by having a water barrel in the kitchen. Because when they drink from it, they're only taking, I think, 0.1 from it. Like, they're basically just taking a single cup's worth. Yeah, so she is doing that now, but no one wants to seemingly go get the mushrooms. Oh no, they did. Okay. So, like, did we get any spawn? Or do we have to buy that? Ah, hell if I know. I don't know what that takes. Okay, so what's just stopping me from just, like, making the irrigation channel connected to the water? Why do we need a water pump? Oh, literally cannot connect it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alrighty. I think I've seen just about enough. Can we even... Hold on. Very important thing. Can we even smooth the walls? No. I don't think we can. No. Nope, I'm not actually seeing a way of smoothing the stone walls. Well... Oh boy. I don't know how long the development of this game actually went on for before it ended, but... Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's actually not that many backers, is it? That is an incredibly small amount of backers. Oh, okay, hold on. No, it's It's toolless. Alright. I thought that was it right there. Like, oh my god, no wonder why they didn't have money. Like, holy shit. Oh god. Wow, that's actually a lot of translations. Apparently. So the music was alright, but yeah, just I guess Michael Rock might be the guy that was the last developer, maybe? I like how this is more kind of like Hobbit / Elfish as opposed to Dwarvish. Like the Stone Path is a little Dwarvish, yeah, but then you have these buildings, which is not very Elfy, or not very Dwarvish. You know, like, why did the dwarves have, like, triangular wooden buildings? Like, it looks fine, just not very dwarfy. But yeah, I think I've given this thing a fair try at this point. It's been over an hour at this point, and yeah, like, not much is getting done. By this point, I should have been able to get something kind of something going. Like, the farms were kind of not doing much. The kitchen wasn't really doing much. Like, there's so much that kind of was just not happening. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. And I highly doubt anyone is ever actually going to take this over with the code, even though it's open source. It's just, like, there's not much here. At that point, you might as well go to, like, Nomoria or something and take over there. Right? Like, there's really just not much here, unfortunately. Oh yeah, immigration. The thing that never actually happened for me. Maybe because I didn't hit year 2. Yeah, just... That is the game that never will be. Mountaincore, or King Under the Mountain. The game that was... well, just the game that never got the funding it needed to ever actually get anywhere. But again, it's one of those things of just like... It's a nice enough idea to have a more dwarfy Rimworld, but at the same time, you got to think about it, like, you're competing with Rimworld. You're competing with Dwarf Fortress. Unless you do it well, you know, and kind of like Nomoria. Nomoria did it well, and it did it back in, what was it, like 2012 or something. Like, Nomoria was a great little game, and that thing basically got dropped. I loved Nomoria, and the dev basically abandoned it. Like, he just said, alright, it's 1.0, and then was just like, alright, yeah, that roadmap? Nah, ignore that. But, yeah, kind of the unfortunate nature of these things. They all just kind of frickin' get abandoned, really. Like, at least Dwarf Fortress is still there, getting updates, and same with Rimworld. Rimworld still has Tynan? Tynan, I think? Tynan, right? Still poking around, so that's nice. And we're actually getting the Rimworld Odyssey update here soon, so... or DLC, even, so... hopefully that's good. But, yeah, anyway. That'll be it for now. Know what I'm going to do next. But, yeah. Hopefully it's something a little bit more finished and, you know, better than Mountaincore. Which, again, it's just kind of unfortunate to say, but, I mean, it didn't get finished, so... anyway, that'll be it for now. Doodles.